Jackson, and today I'm going to be talking about the value of relationships. And I'm also going to be interviewing with my dad about the word.
Hey.
Okay, we can't do that on camera.
Okay. So what's up? What's going on?
Good. Got this. So my first question is, what does the word value mean to you?
The word value to me is something precious, something that is dear to my heart, something that I esteem, something that holds a lot of weight in my heart.
Okay. Next question. What type of relationships do you have with people?
Oh, man.
Which one is really close to you?
The most important relationship that I have is between me and God. You know, that relationship is very close to me. It's very dear for me because of all the things that He's done for me. Outside of that, you know, of course, you, my beautiful daughter, Nehemiah, your brother, my beautiful son, my mother, you know, my family. Family is very dear to me. And I have some friends that I value, and I value them very dearly. They're very dear to my heart, and I would go to the ends of the earth. I would give up my last for them. Yeah.
Okay, do you ever have struggles with those relationships?
Oh man, yes. See, the thing about relationships is that there's going to be struggle. There's going to be times where even the communication is falling apart, and I've had struggles with business partners. I have struggled with, you know, my mom, my dad, of course with you guys, you and your brother. But I value the relationship, so I keep pushing. I talk about this in my book. I talk about the power of forgiveness. I have a chapter in there talking about mutual agreement. I believe when we can come back into an agreement, then things tend to function properly. So, yeah.
So, do you ever feel that somebody should be loved?
No, I believe people should be loved. All people should be loved. You know, everybody's not willing to accept your love, but even if they don't accept the love, people need to be loved. You know, that's a missing component in our society right now. That's a big piece that is missing in our world, that there's not much love. People choose to hate more than they choose to love now. That's one of the reasons why I put the book out, to add that value back into relationships, to add that love component back in relationships.
And that goes to my next question. Why do you think people don't love?
I believe that people don't love because, first of all, you have to love yourself in order to love others.
Yes.
You know, and I don't believe some people don't even know who they are, so it's hard for them to love. And there's a spirit behind it. There's a spirit, you know, that exists in earth, that it's a spirit of hate. There's a spirit of, you know, greed, where people are like, you know, I'm trying to get all I can. I don't care who I screw over. I don't care who I push over, as long as I get what I can get. And that's not a spirit of love. You know, God is love. So I believe when we identify who we are and whose we are and who we're connected to and who's the source, then it makes it easier to love. And so we struggle with this love component on a daily basis. I struggle with this love component. I have to check myself and say, hold on, Jamel, did you do that in love? Did you talk to your daughter in love? Did you talk to your mom in love? Did you talk to your friend in love?
That's some really good sayings. You told me you were writing the second book. What is it about?
The second book is a continuation of this book. It's going to be The Value of Relationships, Volume 2. So in this book right here, I kind of like touched the surface. You know, I didn't go too deep. I was just touching the surface on mutual agreement, building blocks, the foundations, ways to love, the power of forgiveness. So Value of Relationship, Volume 2, there's a lot of components. There's a lot of things in this book that people don't know of, like, you know, the marriage, about certain business relationships. And I'm going in depth. I'm taking them behind the scenes and going all the way into the questions that may still be in their head for those who did not read this book. I mean, for the people that have read this book, they probably still have questions like, man, I wonder what happened. So in Volume 2, I released everything of what happened.
Do you feel like you're going to keep on, do you feel like people are going to like this book? And do you feel like you're going to do like other chapters, like Volume 2, Volume 3, you're gonna keep on going?
No, I believe people are gonna love this book, and they're gonna appreciate it, because I literally believe that God spoke the words to me, and then I put them on these pages. And this book has already been transforming thousands of lives across the United States, even overseas. And yes, there will be a Volume 2. I'm writing that book right now, and there will be a volume 3. So my objective is to have 3 volumes. So this is the first volume, then there'll be volume 2, and then the Value of Relationships volume 3. And then after that, I will continue with another book that's not titled The Value of Relationships.
Sounds good. Do you feel like one day you're gonna give up this book, or are you gonna keep on going with it?
No,
You just keep them in collection.
I'm gonna keep going. I think I have a lot of books inside of me. There's a lot of dreams and material inside of me that I have to release and that I have to write.
Okay. Why do you feel like you want people to know about this book?
I believe people should know about this because we've lost the value. In our society we live in now, people don't value people anymore. You know, whether it's romantic partners, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, mother, son, father, daughter, the family unit, we removed the value of the relationship. So now, you know, everything is so quick. There's so much technology, you know, it's so much social media, and just all the value system has been corrupted. So it's like now we need to inject this value back into the family structure, back into the community, back into our government, back into our educational system.
I feel like you should go to the government and tell them about this book.
I intend on doing that. One day I will sit with the political leaders of the United States and probably other countries, and we will talk about the value of relationships. We will talk about this. We will have a conversation. We will sit down how you're interviewing me, and I will sit down one day with a guy like Barack Obama, President Trump. I will sit down with these leaders. Yes.
Trump?
Trump.
Thank you, Dad, for coming today, telling us about your wonderful The Value of Relationships book. I think I'm just going to leave it off there, but please tell us more in the next interview about this Volume 2 and Volume 3 book.
I will. I thank you for sitting and even interviewing me and asking those questions, because I even believe it brings us closer. It makes our relationship stronger and our love and our bond stronger. So I love you, and I thank you very much for talking to the people and letting them know. And thank you very much. No, that. Kissing.
I thought we were going to do the boy thing.
No.
Like, boom, boom.
No.
Okay.